Namaste everyone. So today in this session you are going to learn a very new topic, that is some application of trigonometry. So in the previous session I completed introduction to trigonometry, where we learned all the basic concepts related to trigonometry. So like ratios, trigonometric ratios, and we also learned reciprocals, and we learned some identities related to trigonometry, and also very important table we learned where we learned the ratios with respect to some specific angles. Now keeping all those in mind, so let us start a new chapter, that is some application of trigonometry. So this chapter tells you, it is a practical chapter where you can see where trigonometry, exactly where trigonometry is applied in our day-to-day life. So to say where it is applied, before why trigonometry is started, actually the scholars discovered trigonometry because of how to find the distance between earth and star or earth and planet. The main idea to introduce trigonometry is to find the distance between earth and planets and earth and stars. So this was the main idea. So the concept of trigonometry used in many areas like navigation, to locate the ship in a sea, like in geography to locate longitudes or latitudes in any position of any object in case of this, and also in astronomy. So in these many fields where we use trigonometry. So before, in earlier days, in 1952, that is in 19th century, scholars they conducted one survey that is called trigonometry survey. In that survey, with the help of trigonometric concept, they found out the highest mountain in the world with the help of one instrument that is called trigonometric instrument, which was based on trigonometric concepts, that is called as theodolite. So using theodolite, they could find which mountain is the highest mountain in the world. So in these areas where trigonometry is now, or wherever trigonometry is helpful. Now I said geography, I said navigation, and also I said astronomy. So some examples you are going to learn in this chapter. There are 16 questions in this exercise. There are very beautiful chapter where you can see the live examples in this chapter. So before I start exact chapter, for this chapter you need a table which I had explained in the previous session, that is trigonometric table with respect to specific angles, that is 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. That table is very important for this chapter. And before I start exact exercise, let us learn some new terms in this chapter. So what are those terms here? One is line of sight. This is the first term, new terms. First you have to understand what are these terms, then only you can start the chapter. So line of sight, and the next term is horizontal level and angle of elevation, and the last one is angle of depression. If you understand these four terms, you can very easily understand this topic. Now let us learn all the terms. What are the terms I am explaining now? That is line of sight, horizontal level, angle of elevation and angle of depression. Out of these, the two main terms here throughout the chapter, you are going two cases actually. That is, one is angle of elevation is the first case, and the second case is angle of depression. Means these are the two situations in all the examples what you are going to learn in this chapter. The one situation is angle of elevation. So let me explain with a diagram what is the meaning of angle of elevation. So to explain angle of elevation, we need horizontal level and also we need line of sight. So what is line? Just understand the diagram. Here AB is the ground. See, this is a ground always. AB is the ground and this EB is the minar. So any minar or any building you can take. So this is a minar, EB is the minar and AB is the ground. And think that a boy or a girl is standing here. I mean, this is CA is a position of a boy. So that is CA is a position of a boy standing on the ground. And you can see a line segment CD, a line segment CD through an eye of a boy which is parallel to the ground is called horizontal level. That is, CD is the horizontal level, AB is the ground and AC is the boy and BE is the minar, height of the minar. And think that there is one situation that a boy is looking at an object on the minar. So a ball or any object is on the minar. So that is on the, whenever you are looking any object, suppose if you are looking at the lizard in your house. So what you do? Normally you lift up your head. So whenever you lift the head and you see an object above your height, if it will be above your height, then a situation comes which is called as angle of elevation. So here there is a ball, that is E is an object where it is called a ball here, and here the C, the position of this C is an eye of an observer. So it is an eye of an observer. So carefully listen, the distance between an eye of an observer to an object where an observer is observing. So this distance we call it as line of sight. That is CE is a line of sight, CD is the horizontal level, AB is the ground, and EB is a minar, that is height of the minar, and this object E is an object where you are looking at. Now let me explain one more very important, that is I wrote heading here, angle of elevation. What is meaning of angle of elevation? Where it is made. So that angle is between, this is an angle where I have written here theta. So what is this angle? You can observe it is an angle between, this is called line of sight, and this is horizontal level. So theta or angle of elevation is nothing but it is an angle between line of sight and horizontal level. Suppose in some situation think that there is no boy or a girl. So that time the ground itself becomes an horizontal level. So the horizontal level will not exist when there is no boy or a girl standing on the ground. So that time the horizontal level and the ground both are same. But in this situation here a boy is standing. So this horizontal level is a line through an eye of an observer which is parallel to the ground. And what is angle of elevation? Angle of elevation is an angle between a line of sight and the horizontal level. So this is all about angle of elevation. We learned here the main topic is angle of elevation. To understand angle of elevation we need line of sight and also horizontal level. So here you can observe here I have written all the positions. What is AC? AC is a boy. Once again let me recall. AC is a boy. And you can see here AB. AB is what? AB is a ground. And next CD. You can see CD is a horizontal level. What it means? It means that it is a line segment which is parallel to the ground through an eye of an observer. So this is called horizontal level. Next comes CE. C is what? Line of sight. You can see here C is line of sight. What is line of sight? Line of sight is the distance between an eye of an observer to an object where an observer is looking at. Next, last, that is ECD. Angle ECD is nothing but angle of elevation. Very, very important. You have to understand first. Whenever you read any question, you have to understand whether that situation is an angle of elevation or angle of depression. When you understand only you can draw the diagram. So angle of elevation is nothing but it is an angle between line of sight and horizontal level. So this is about angle of elevation. Now let us learn another situation. So till now we understood what is the meaning of angle of elevation, line of sight and horizontal level. Now let us understand the another situation, that is called angle of depression. Here also you need horizontal level and line of sight. So let me explain this diagram, what is exactly. So you can see here AB is the ground. Always the first line, this is AB is the ground and the minar is on the ground. You can see this is the minar. And in that situation, in angle of elevation, a man or a boy or girl is standing on the ground. But in this case, in case of angle of depression, a boy is standing on the minar. It means you are looking some object below your level of eye. So there in angle of elevation, you are looking upwards. But in case of depression, you are looking downwards. That is only a difference. Listen carefully. In angle of elevation, whenever you are looking objects upwards, means above your height. But in case of angle of depressions, you are looking an object which is below your height. So this is the case where you are looking an object below your height. You are standing. Think that you are standing on the minar and you are looking an object which is on the ground. But in case of angle of elevation, the object was on the minar. So here the place is changed. So the object is on the ground and the boy is on the minar. From the minar you are looking an object. Whenever you are looking an object, you automatically bend your head and bend your eyes. So that is a situation here. You can just experience this whenever in daily life you can experience both the cases, angle of elevation and angle of depression. And every day you will experience without your notice. But now you know what is the difference between angle of elevation and angle of depression. So try to understand every day whenever you look up or look below, try to understand which concept that correlates. Now AB is the ground. This is an object. A boy is standing on the ground and looking the object. Now I already said in the previous case, what is line of sight? Line of sight, always it is fixed, whether it is an angle of elevation or angle of depression. The meaning of line of sight is fixed. That is the distance between an eye of an object to eye of an observer to an object. So it is the distance between an eye of an observer to the object. So this is called line of sight. You can see that is CB is a line of sight. In the previous case, you might have observed that horizontal level was just above the ground. But here you can observe, I already said that horizontal level is the line which is parallel to the ground. From where it comes? Through an eye of an observer. Always remember, horizontal level comes from the eye of an observer which is parallel to the ground. So here a man is on the minar, so horizontal level will not be here, it will be here because the eye is here, see. So through eye of an observer, we can see CD is a line segment which is parallel to the ground. Hence CD becomes the horizontal level. Now as I said, angle of elevation is an angle between horizontal level and line of sight. Here also same thing, horizontal level. You can see it is an horizontal level and this is a line of sight. This is theta. So let me read DCB. Angle DCB is nothing but angle of depression, which is angle between horizontal level and the line of sight. And here again I wrote theta. Why? There you have only at one position you have an angle of elevation. But here you can observe the two angles where both are equal. Why they are equal? Can you explain? Which you are already learned in previous classes. So you can observe that. Let me draw here. CD is a horizontal level. CD is an horizontal level and AB is a ground. So can you observe what type of lines these are? Yes, these are parallel lines. You already learned whenever parallel lines comes, there are three concepts. One is alternate angles, corresponding angles and co-interior angles. And this is a line of sight. You can see CB is a line of sight. Is it not a transversal for these two lines? Yes, it is a transversal. You can observe clearly that CD and AB are parallel and CB is a transversal. So when this is a transversal, you can observe that this angle DCB and angle CBA, both will be equal. Why they are equal? Because they are alternate interior angles. Always when the two lines are parallel, alternate interior angles are equal. So in this case also you can observe this angle and this angle are alternate interior angles. Hence these two are equal. Then you can ask why we have to take theta here. Because to find any height, suppose in this case I want to find the height of the minar. So that time the theta cannot be outside the triangle. You can observe here right angle triangle. Again you can observe this is a right angle triangle. So always an angle should be inside the right angle triangle. So for that sake we have taken this theta into right angle triangle with the help of alternate angles. Now one by one let me explain again. You can see here AB is the ground. AB is the ground. BC. BC is the line of sight. What is line of sight? It is a line segment which is the distance between an eye of an observer to an object. Suppose an observer is not there, you can take one point there. It is distance between one particular point to another particular point. So that is nothing but line of sight. Next comes CD. CD is a horizontal level. What is horizontal level? Horizontal level always comes when a man is standing. Suppose think that no one is standing there, then there won't be an horizontal level. So you can, here you can see it is a line segment through an eye of an observer which is parallel to the ground. So always horizontal level and the ground are always parallel to each other. And DCB, angle DCB is nothing but angle of depression, and this angle CBA is also an angle of depression because these two angles are equal as these two lines are parallel because of alternate interior angles.